Hey, hi folks. Welcome in Full Stack QA Automation channel. We will see all the stuff related to automation. So starting with the WebdriverIO. Uh, yeah. So we will see how to install WebdriverIO, the latest version of version 8, just recently released a week ago. So let's check what are the requirements for the system before installing the latest version of WebdriverIO. So before that, the WebDriver 7 was working on Node.js 12 and 14 and below version, but in the WebDriver version 8, they have removed the support of 12 and 14 node. So let's see what is Node.js. So it is basically an environment where we can write all the scripts related like JavaScript and TypeScript. It's basically an environment which execute that scripts. So in the absence of Node.js, you can't run any script of Java or any script on your machine. So it is important, and it is preferable if you install the latest version of Node.js, or at least minimum of 16 version. I think in the till 2023 end, they will also remove the support of 16 version as well. So currently 18 version is the latest version. You can check, and I have given the given the statement that how to check. So node minus v in your CMD or terminal, you will see what is the version you have installed, or if you are not installed, we will check that how to install that as well. I will let you know which link we have to follow, and how to install that. And yeah, for Windows, there is a special thing like we have to set the path of the program file of Node.js. So that is a thing which we don't have to follow on Mac. It is automatic in Mac, but for Windows we have to set environment variable. Yeah. So next point is Java. So guys, why we need Java? Because it's, of course, it is not only for the environment support, but WebdriverIO also runs on a Selenium standalone. And as we know, Selenium standalone is something which uses the Java. It required Java, and apart from that, the Alio report is also supported. It's also required a support of Java. So yeah, for that you have to check in your system whether the Java is there or not. So just type in your command line that Java minus version. So in that way you will know which version you are running on. So basically we are using 1.8 here, and we also required an installation of TypeScript. So why TypeScript? So when you are using WebdriverIO with TypeScript, then it is preferable to use to have TypeScript in your machine. So there are two ways. One is with the project based installation. So when you install WebdriverIO, if you select TypeScript, then we can say it is a project based installation of TypeScript. But when you install global installation, then all your machine, all the projects, is having the TypeScript with the global installation version. So it is always preferable to go with the project based installation. So yeah, it's a good practice. So you can check that as well in your machine, that TSC minus V. So you will get to know which version is there, or if it is there or not, so that you can install it. And of course, the editor we are using is Visual Studio Code. It's the best editor for the WebdriverIO. So yeah, so let's check see a command line how what version we are using, so that you guys can aware about. So node version. So as you can see, we are using 18.12.1. Now let's check Java version. Yep, so it is 1.8, and his TSC is there. So for me, I have installed globally TSC because all the project required that, and it is the latest version of 4.9.4. So just recently updated. We will make a video with that as well. So this is a subset of JavaScript. So what are all the advantages using the TypeScript, and why we should choose TypeScript as a scripting language as well. So we can explore the more oops concept with that. So in the upcoming video, we will cover that too as well. And yeah, that's major things. Let's close that. I think let's go to the incognito. Let's type node.js. So I think here is the download part. Okay, so whether you are using Windows or Mac OS, you can select up on the base of your requirement. So here I will provide this link as well, and Java also. So here I have provided the link and VS Code. So yeah, here you can just click on download, and it will download, and it's just ready to go, right? So yeah, so these are all the requirements for the system. And then let's set up the WebdriverIO. For that we have to set the project, and it's just a single line command that npm init wdio dot initiate wdio, and with all the command. So we will see the demo, and let's get started. So in your driver, any driver, C drive or D drive, you just have to make one for folder. In that folder, it should all your code should be there in that single folder. It's a good practice. So we will create one folder. We will name it as a WDIO test. Yep, yeah. So the project is created. So now in the VS code, I think we see. So in the VS code, we will open that folder. So open the folder, and yeah, in the workspace, as we have created WDIO test, we will open this. Right, just I think so we have to select and then select the folder, and that's enough, I guess. Yeah, so here you can check we have opened WDIO test. So now we are just, next thing is just click on new terminal, and now what we will run. So we will not stuck with that single line, because it's that WDIO init command. We will check that command on WebdriverIO only, so that WebDriver, so that we always get updated with the new things. So get started, and here in the initiate a WebdriverIO setup, here we get a thing. So yeah, just copied it, and we have to just paste it. Here it is, and just enter. So here it will ask for the few configuration file. Yeah, so it is succeeded. Let's wait for some more time. Yeah, so after success, it is asking us some few configuration. So the project is path is correct. So I think yes, the project is in WDIO test. So I will say yes. And then where should you test be launched? So I think we are currently looking for the locally we will run web and mobile applications. So I'm entering it. And for where is your automation backend located? So for our case, as of now, on our local machine, we can, this configuration we can change it later as well from the config file. So currently we are entering it, and here we are using Cucumber because it's currently trending in the market. So yeah, just select click on arrow and just enter the thing. And currently there is a three option. One is the JavaScript. If you select no, then we will go with the JavaScript. Or if you want to select TypeScript, then there is this option as well with the TypeScript. Currently we will go with the JavaScript. We will come up with the TypeScript in the this is a Windows machine. We will come up with one more video with the TypeScript installation as well. So currently we are selecting no. And it is asking, do you want to auto generate the test files? Yes, I would like to, because we will in this way we will know how they are expecting to write script. I mean, WebdriverIO team expecting what we should use to start the scripting. Where should this feature file? So it is a by default we will select by default location. For the step definition as well, we will select default location. And page object, yes, default one. So it is asking, do you want to use page objects? Of course yes. So we will enter yes. And where where it is located, so it's a default directory, we will select. Here it is asking for the reporter. So which reporter we want to select? So I think I will select spec and allure. We can go up and down, and with the selection we will use a space, and then for the next configuration we will enter. So just hit the enter button. Yeah, so wait for do we need to add plugin wait for? So as of now, no, I don't think so we required. When later it is required, we will install it later. And which services we want to support. So as of now, we will run our test on Chrome driver. We will later cover all the cross browser testing as well. So currently entering in the Chrome driver only. What is the base URL? So we are not currently giving them base URL. It's a default one. So we can change later in the configuration file. Do you want to run install? Of course, once we done this, then all this above configuration gets installed. So yeah, I think we are done with it. I have fast forwarded the steps, and you can check here. We are having few the blank folder it was, and now it is having many files. So we will go one by one. So yeah, you can see it is a config file. It is the heart of this framework. It controls everything. We will create videos specifically for this, And the package.json, it is just like our POM file. If you are aware of, if you are from the background of Java, Selenium with Java, so in that we were having pom.xml. It is just like that. It is having all the stuff like dev dependencies and scripts and everything controlled from here. So yeah, that's package.json. Don't save. So it's the log. This is just a file. We don't have to play with it. So just ignore this. And node modules. So here it is a library. All the packages is defined here. All the packages installed here. And if we talk about features, then yeah. So we have selected Cucumber, right? So login feature. So these are the login feature file, which call the step definition. We can go here like this is a step definition. So this steps definition file will call page objects. So here are the login page. We will see all this later. First, we will check whether the installation is done correctly or not. For that, it is giving us to run npm run WDIO. Just copy it and just hit enter, and we will see whether it is running or not successfully. So if it is done successfully, then yeah, we can assume that our installation part is working fine. Okay, yeah, so we can see it is running. So it's a default test files which given by the WebdriverIO. So currently we are running that. Great. So I think it is working fine. So yeah, we can see all the 6 steps passed. So it's great. So we are done with the installation part, and in the next video we will see how to read configuration file and how to control that, how to learn this whole framework. So just stay tuned and do subscribe and like the channel. Thank you so much, guys.